All right, guys, we're back with another video around EZA INT ZAMASU. I have brought Piccolo Jr. this time around just to kind of see how he does with not having his damage reduction every single turn. Which, again, having one unit that doesn't like trigger it, doesn't proc it, isn't the worst. However, we're not gonna start with that. I'm actually gonna leave Piccolo Jr. on rotation for the time being, mainly because I just want to have EZA ZAMASU on rotation with INT ZAMASU, because by the time he gets there, he'll be transformed anyway, and they will not share the same name, and they'll finally link. Just because I think that's kind of the best rotation for him, and I mean, why wouldn't it be? You got two units with a bunch of damage reduction and one stack in defense the entire time, so pretty decent rotation. Kind of like a brick wall. So we're gonna rotate ZAMASU off. So for the time being, we don't have to really worry about ZAMASU not getting his full 60% damage reduction for a full turn of Realm of Gods category units. But again, however, having one unit on the team that doesn't belong to the category that could be floating in slot 3 like Piccolo Jr. on this team, like, you still have 40%. You still have 40%. And even then, if maybe you're facing like a really tough enemy who you know can do a ton of damage and you're worried about a super, or maybe you have low health, you're like, maybe INT ZAMASU won't tank this as well as AGL ZAMASU and Piccolo Jr.'s in slot 3. Just one, you can use an item, which means he's taking no damage at all. Or, if you don't want to use items, or you don't really want to use one at a time for whatever reason, you could probably just put AGL ZAMASU in slot 1 for the time being, and then put the INT 1 in slot 2, so at least he supers first and gets the 30% attack and defense raise. But there's the healing, so we're back up to full HP. I do want to get you on rotation with the other one. I'm gonna leave him in slot 1. Like, why not? He has type advantage and he has 60% damage reduction, so even if Selmax supers him, which there's a lot of opportunity for him to do so, which he's doing immediately, this shouldn't do that much with the type advantage. Yeah, 128 damage. 128 damage. I have now put some skill orbs onto him, which is like additionals and dodge, because I was like, what really? He doesn't need crit. I did give him some extra defense in the skill orbs as well, just to kind of pad him out a bit more, but he's mainly just got additional and dodge, just to make sure that by the time he gets hit 6 times, he can like triple super a lot more often than not, just to do some extra damage, but more so get that extra 30% defense raise in there. And again, the defense, pretty self-explanatory, just so he has a bit more coverage to him. And the dodge, I was kind of like, there's not really much else to give you. So I was like, you know, at least if you dodge a super attack, I mean, that's something, right? You know, especially like one of the big boy super attacks. Right, we'll give you these, because we're going to give all the INT key spheres to the LR Merger Masu at the end. Give him a ton. But yeah, the fact that he is a side EZA is just kind of ridiculous, because he's just so good. He's so good. Like, you, as a side EZA, you don't have a right to be this good. Like, there are just not many side EZAs that can compete in difficult content, or like can up there and kind of have a spot, have a place on some of these like big categories. But INT ZAMASU does. Bear in mind, it's a little bit scarce for like top units, once you kind of put the usual kind of suspects on the team. Like, as a side EZA, like, you don't have no right to be as good as you are, and this INT ZAMASU is actually ridiculous. But obviously, we're not in the harder stages yet, but, you know, we've got to ease him into it, see how he does. But I can't imagine he's going to be in too much danger once we get into, like, the more challenger ones. I mean, maybe Cooler Core, you know, that is, like, type advantage at all times. You know, there is the potential of a 1.6 million on a super from him. I mean, maybe the new Dismal Future edition of Red Zone could catch him, but even then, for a side EZA, he's still probably performing like a lot better than he should be or has any right to. That just kind of shows how good he is. Again, I'm going to leave him in slot 1. He's got his full 60% damage reduction, and we're just going to leave him in slot 1. That's full 60% with 229k defense. And again, before he's even super, there's a big chance we can get super attack multiple times. We can super attack multiple times again. So no defense raise, just pure damage reduction. 47k is not bad. It's not bad, especially because he hasn't super attacked at all yet. He hasn't super attacked it. Now we're going to see what he takes with one super attack with all of his damage reduction. You seen the jump? 47k down to 111 damage. Dumb. It's dumb. Now, naturally being a side EZA, like, he doesn't have the stats of Dokkan Fest and, you know, Dokkan Fest EZAs. So, you know, the bigger boys, the harder enemies are going to do a little bit more damage. But again, he just, for the level he's at, he has no right performing as well as he is. And how well he will do in those events. Like, sure, he's going to take a bit more damage, just naturally. But he's still going to do so well for a side EZA. I love the fact he's this good. I really do. Like, I used to use this unit a lot back in the day before he EZA'd. I'm glad he is this good. Alright, let's get Piccolo rotated now. I mean, are we even still going to be in the... Oh, okay. Are we even still going to be in the event by the time we get Piccolo on rotation with INT ZAMASU? Are we even still going to be alive? Because we took 400k just then. That's a lot of damage. I just realized they lost their guard. That's why. They lost their guard. I didn't even notice. But to be fair, we got a team full of healers because of all the ZAMASU units. He also, by the time we get to his next turn, he also won't have much of his attack and defense boost of that 120% because we don't have that much HP left. Don't super him. Cool, we're good. So how much defense, how much attack and defense does he have right now? Only 189k, but again, that's 189k defense with 60% damage reduction. So I'm actually just going to leave him in slot 1 to see how he does with less defense. So 189k defense with the full 60%. Still double digits on a basic pre-super. Kind of to be expected. Now he's getting 30% defense from super. Additional. Yep, there's that 70% chance in the passive. Potential system. No potential system. Super him. Okay, that's a shame. I would see how much he was going to tank on a super with like less defense, but I still think he would have been fine. Especially because he got to super twice before he would have been hit. But he slots in so nicely. He just has like a lot of the big things going for him, which is the damage reduction and the healing. Again, combined with all the other the units that can potentially heal on this team, and along with the possible Rose EZAs, you're healing quite a bit every single turn. Like, it adds up. But I really do like this ZAMASU a lot. It's so good. So good. I mean, I was going to say, is there any real reason for me to pop the domain? But I will just to use it. I don't think we're going to make it into next turn. Especially with both Tech LR ZAMASU's been on this rotation and EZA Rose and ZAMASU being here as well. But, you know, we got to have the domain active for the culture, you know. It's just got to be done. Like, you can't not use it, right? This guy's getting support as well. Like, it's just dumb. We're definitely not making it into the next time, but it's fine because this INT ZAMASU once again has done incredibly well. I know Omega and Solmax are the easier of the two when it comes to difficult content, but he's still just doing so well. Like, he is that good. I'm really intrigued to see how he does against the harder enemies. Like, I want to see him tank a Cooler Core Super to the face and see how much he tanks it for. Like, he could take 300 to 400k and I'd actually be fine with that. Because I'm like, you're a side EZA and you just survived one of the hardest hitting enemies in the game. It's fine. But again, he's doing sick. This EZA is crazy. Like, he really is. But once again, do let me know your thoughts down in the comments. I'll see you in the next video, guys. Take care. Have a good rest of your day. And peace.